वापस आ fit and fine, brought the big guns out. Mike से बिछड़ तो बिखर जाऊं. I don't spare my op, see the German suplex. Who's next with the pin him down? Big win.
Walking into Compass Box, I was very excited, very curious because I've been working on this track for the last 7-8 months. It's a mixtape. My first track is called First Day Out, and me and Acharya, we've been sitting on it since December. और हम लोग लगे हुए थे to find something that's different, and this track has a lot of energy. I wanted to try the Dolby mix, and I think this is the right track for it.
Talk about bigger profits, green room में gin and tonic, crew करे melody से feeling नहीं तक.
When he walked into the studio when I was actually mixing the track, he came and sat down and he was like confused in terms of where to look because there were elements coming from his side, from above, from behind, and he really enjoyed hearing his song, which he traditionally heard it only on like headphones in like an actual 7.1.4 space. He, I think, understood immediately the benefit of Atmos over a regular stereo sound, and he was constantly looking at the different places because it was such a new experience for him, and he really felt he was immersed in that music because he imagined his sound, but now he's in the center of it, which is a unique experience again for Dolby Atmos.
I think it's an immersive space. मैंने अपना ट्रैक कभी इतना वाइड नहीं सुना. There's too much chaos. Acharya added a lot of elements on the production as well. और उन सब चीज़ों को एक साथ मेरे vocals के साथ इतना perfectly balance करना is something that I love today because मैंने इतना room से कभी अपना गाना नहीं सुना.
Whenever I approach an Atmos mix, I always think about what are the things that I want to keep as the beds and what are the things I want to keep as objects. And for the beds, I usually like to keep static elements in the bed. So for example, the main drums and the main synth will remain as beds and the rest of the elements will be as objects, which allows me to create some cool automation stuff happening for some of the layers. So for example, percussion layers, synth layers, additional guitar layers work really, really well from an automation standpoint, which allows you this really cool experience of like layers starting in the front and then going behind you, which is a very unique experience to Atmos.
So the energy that I created on this song, the emotions that we were trying to display on this song, they came out very balanced, very perfectly. It's not flat. That is what surprises me because हर एक element, everything is done with precision. I could hear every element in their own different space. Nothing was overlapping with the other, and I could hear my vocals very clearly. At the same time, I could hear the percussions very clearly. I could hear the extra added elements in this mix very clearly. I could hear sounds on the top of my head, not just left to right or in front or rear.
So one of the first things that I think about is headroom. In stereo, you're confined to a single plane, which is the left channel and the right channel. But with Atmos, it's an object-based system, which means that we can actually let every single layer that the producer or the artist has decided shine. We have 12 physical outputs and speakers in a 7.1.4 space, which means we don't need to compete with layers anymore. When we want the shaker to come out or the guitar to come out, but it's competing with the drums in a regular stereo mix, we don't have to worry about that in Atmos.
I think it creates a whole vibe that you need to understand. Different experience for sure. Would definitely love to try another Dolby mix.
Underrated just a day before.
Yo, what's up? My name is Siyaahi, and my new song, First Day Out, produced by Acharya, is out on all streaming platforms. You can also hear it on the Dolby Mix. Thank you so much.